wake faster, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake faster, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake faster, wake up, get up. Hey, today man, I think it's a wonderful day, and I want fun with my wife, 'cause it's the first of the month, and I'll be smoking, joking, rolling, buzzing, sipping on 40 ounces again. Come, come, we got to the fun, stay buzzing all night, we ride. Gotta get the black to wear, 99. I give up my partner, they give me some yay, so double up, so that's what you need. We got 20 to get P.O.D. Fiend for the green leaf. Give it up for the first show, but it lay low, 'cause the poor creep when they roll so low. Break if you can't get away, but it don't stay, yeah, yo, keep your bankroll. We're having a celebration, let us stay high. You can better believe when it's time to grind. I'm down for mine, crime after crime. From the creep to the bag, 'cause mom's got a grub on the grill. If we got the food, you know it's the first of the run that my jewels, we thugs for real. Wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake up, wake up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, wake up, wake up, wake up, let's wake up, wake up, wake up,
What's going on? What's up, my people? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Taper, and welcome once again to Mr. Taper's Barber Life as we chill and get ill in 2024. Had to get comfortable in the place. Yo, shout out to everybody who had a great new year. If you had a great new year, say yo in the chat, in the comments. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm so happy, man. It's crazy. I'm just so freaking happy. Let me tell you why I'm happy. It's the new year, man. We made it. We made it through the new year, and we are blessed and highly favored, as they say. And you may say, well, Craig, why are you feeling so good? Well, 2024, I am going to open up a barber school. I'm putting that out there. I'm putting those words out there. I really want to open a barber school. I've been wanting to for 10 years, actually. And for the past 10 years, I'd say I only was serious about it for 2 or 3. And this is the year that it's going to get done. Mr. Taper's not Mr., but Taper's Barber Academy will be a reality this year. So shout out to everyone who is going to help me make Mr. Taper's Barber Academy a reality in 2024. I'm going to do it. Shout out to my wife, Miss Queen Rita, because I know whatever I do, she has my back, and that's why I love her so much. So shout out to wifey. Shout out to my kids. And once again, thank you, God, for healing my body and blessing me so much. We have to talk about what we have going on. It's a special show because we are talking about, we went from doing strictly podcasts to now we are shooting a series called DNC VIP. It's a series that we're shooting. We already shot 2 episodes. We're supposed to shoot the 3rd episode tomorrow. And just to give you guys a taste of what it's about, just imagine a soap opera. Just imagine a barbershop soap opera. Okay? A barbershop soap opera. So that's what we're shooting. So you guys are going to love it. It's coming out. We're going to put all 3 episodes out in this month. And then we may do 3 a week. We'll see how it goes. But They're only 3-minute episodes, but trust me, if you are a barber, you are going to love these episodes. So be on the lookout. DNC VIP, the series, Barbershop Soap Opera, coming to you very, very soon. Okay, I went crazy with the trimmers, y'all. Okay, because toward the end of the year, I wasn't really feeling good about my. I wasn't feeling good about my trimmers. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were not hitting at all, and even my die-hard 4 Moss trimmers, which always hit, have always been just superb liners for the past 3 years. Even they had dropped a couple of notches. They went from a 9, 10 to like a 6, 7, to be honest with you. So I had to do something about it. And the thing about it, I don't know why it took me this long to do something about it, but it did, and I went crazy. First of all, shout out to 4 Moss Trimmers. That's the number 4 MAS. Thank you so much for blessing me. I did buy 1 trimmer, and you guys sent me 2 more because I was having issues with my other ones. No mechanical issues. I was just having issues putting the blade on. So they said, "Yo, you a loyal buyer." You know what I'm saying? I've bought 4 of those trimmers. That's how good they are. Over the years, I bought 4 of them. Okay, and they are excellent trimmers. I mean, they hit straight out the box. They hit. So that's always going to be in my arsenal, a pair of 4 Moss trimmers. So I got 3 of those, okay, and then while I am going through my little trimmer revival, I get me a pair of Stylecraft Instinct trimmers. Now check it out. I'm doing my research. Okay, what trimmer should I get? What trimmer should I get? And everybody's top 5, possibly top 3, they saying the Stylecraft Instincts are that trimmer. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you what convinced me. I was watching YouTube Barber Academy, and he took the Stylecraft and he put it on a long, straight-haired person. He just tapped it, and it went straight through, completely bald. And I was like, yo, that's all I need to see. That's it. And man, since I got it, it's like it has changed my outlook on what I thought a good lineup looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because what I thought a good lineup looks like is nowhere near what this trimmer puts out. So shout out to Stylecraft. And guess what? Shout out to Tyreek Navar, because he has been working very closely with Stylecraft Gamma for the past 3 or 4 years, and I promise you, he has something to do with the resurgence of these Stylecraft clippers and trimmers, because they're putting out products now that are so good for barbers that you just know a barber has to be behind it. And I remember Tyreek telling me 4 years ago he was working with them. And guess what? The products they got coming out now are fire. Okay? The Instinct trimmer and clipper, fire. Okay? The Saber, fire. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tyreek, shout out to Stylecraft and Gamma, because I'm gonna give me another Instinct, because that's one of the type of trimmers you want to keep at least 2 on deck at all times. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna say this: as much as I love the 4 Moss, and the 4 Moss, they hit. believe me, they hit. But the Stylecraft Instinct, they blow them away, bro. And that's no lie. And I keep my full monsters. Don't get me wrong, because sometimes, you know, this is my routine. Okay, I shape them up with the four monsters, get a nice, good, crispy line, and then I finish it with the Stylecraft Instincts, and that leaves a freaking just incredible crispy. I mean, the crispiness of the Stylecraft Instinct is unmatched right now. Okay, until somebody shows me something better. And the crazy thing about it, I got another trimmer, y'all. I bought all these trimmers within 2 weeks. I got TPOB, the Pissed Off Barber X, okay? The Psycho X trimmer. I've been hearing a lot about that, right? Hearing a lot about it. You know, I used to think TPOB, it's a little nice little knockoff, ain't no big deal. Because I bought me a TPOB one, the one that looked like a Wall Senior. And I got it, and it was cool. I mean, the blade wasn't as strong as a Wall Senior, but it was cool. You know what I mean? I switched the blades. They cut a little better. So I like it. It's definitely a fun clipper. I will say that. So I'm hearing about the X, the TPOB X, the Psycho X, and I'm like, yo, a couple of influencers like, yo, these joints is for real. And I was like, what? Joints is only like $92? They for real? I bought them. And boy, I'm going to tell you this. They did not hit straight out the box. Okay? And I was a little disappointed for about a week. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, these joints ain't hitting at all. And I was like, that's all right. I got my instincts. I got my four monsters. You know what I'm saying? But something told me to keep using it. And something I always remember Denny Moe told me, Denny Moe Superstar Barbershop in Harlem. I remember something he told me. He lives and dies by the Andes style liner. Okay? And when he gets a new blade or when he gets a new style liner, he uses that style liner for everything until it gets sharp. So it's almost like he's breaking in the blade, and then the more he uses it, the sharper it gets. So I had that in the back of my head when I'm rocking with this TPOB Psycho X, and I'm like, let me give it a try. I bought it. Might as well give it a try. So I started rocking out with it for everything, using it as my only trimmer. And then I noticed that joint started getting stronger. That blade started getting crispier and crispier and crispier and stronger. And I was like, yo. And it has an extra wide out T blade on it. You've seen the T blades, right? On the Psycho TPOBX, that T blade is extra long, yo. So it's like crazy, shaping up beards, shaping up a hairline. It's like you only got to tap the hairline 2 or 3 times and you done. That's how wide that joint is. You know what I'm saying? So I've been blessed with these trimmers, okay? So I got the Formas, the Instinct, and TPOB. They all rocking. None of them are rocking lower than the 8. Okay, 8.5. Okay, the Instinct is a 10. TPOB is like a 8.8. The Formas is like a 9. So I'm rocking with these 3 trimmers. Okay, these are the only trimmers I need right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I got some more clippers now, And the reason why I've been blessed is because you ever have a guy come in the barber shop and say, "Hey, bro, I got these clippers. Check them out." Well, he came in the shop twice. Okay. I don't know in your city, in your state, if you have these guys, but in Atlanta, about once or twice a year, the clipper guy comes through and he blesses you with clippers at an unbelievable rate. So he came through. He had a pair of cordless masters. And for those who know me, let's just say the first cordless masters I got, I gave to one of my students free of charge. Okay. Why? Because they were too damn loud. I got the very first cordless masters off the lot, off the assembly line, and they were too damn loud. You know what I mean? I couldn't even appreciate how good they were because they were too damn loud. Well, I did not know they fixed that. You know what I'm saying? I really did not know. So I got it from my man. He comes in. Now, keep in mind, he has these clippers in his trunk, and we are experiencing freezing cold weather for a good week. So I'm turning the clipper on when I'm testing it out. Nothing. I'm charging it up for an hour. Nothing. I was like, "Yo, bro, you trying to sell me some gimmick clippers? What's going on?" He was like, "Yo, hook them up to the base." I was like, "Okay." I hooked them up to the base. They started working. So, okay, I'm cool. So I give them a try. I turn on the Andes cordless masters, and I notice these joints, they're not that loud. I'm like, "Yo, what is going on?" So I'm using it for a couple of cuts. I'm like, "Yo, these joints feel really good." And check it out. I'm rocking with them, and they not even zero gapped yet. When I get them zero gap, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. So shout out to Andes. You listen to the people. You know, because a lot of times you clipper companies do not listen to the barbers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put the products out and y'all basically say, take it or leave it. But shout out to Andes. You said, "You know what? They are loud. We are going to adjust it." And they did. And if I get my hand on another one, I'm going to get another one. So, but too bad for the people who bought the first generation, because y'all stuck with a super loud clipper. But you know what's funny? I should have known that y'all fixed them, because I see my man in Houston, Captain Smash, rocking with the cordless master. And I was just like, before I bought mine, I was like, damn, he's dealing with that noise. You know what I'm saying? And I always see him rocking with it. And I'm like, yo, he must really like them clippers to deal with that noise. Little did I know, there's no noise. And speaking of Houston, we got an upcoming podcast with my man, H3 Dimension. It's coming up soon, y'all. He is one of the top barbers in Houston. I say top 5 barbers in Houston, maybe top 3. He is going to bless us with the interview. And you know what I'm going to ask him? He rocks out with corded masters and corded outliners, T-blades. I want to know why. That's the first thing I'm going to ask him. I'm not going to ask him where you from, how long you been cutting hair. First thing I'm going to ask H3 Dimensions is, why do you rock with the corded masters and the corded T outliner? I got to know. You know what I mean? Because the cuts are fire. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes a lot of us forget that the cord gave us a lot of power, but we were cutting good with the cords. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, the cordless clippers and trimmers came out and all of a sudden our cuts got better. No, it just gave us the freedom to not have a cord, you know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't have to be connected to an outlet. But don't sleep on the corded clippers. And in fact, I'm still going to do a week when I rock out with the old school clippers, the 76s, the masters, the seniors, the outliners, the detail, all corded. I'm going to do that for 1 week just to see how it feels, just to see the quality of the cuts. Because, as a barber, it's really not the equipment. Good equipment makes the cut easier, but it's you and what you can do. But, yeah, shout out to H3 Dimensions out of Houston. We got to connect with him and get that joint going. All right. There was just a huge barber function in Chicago. I wasn't able to make it, but it was huge. Shout out to Joe Flano. Shout out to Nori for the Midwest Barber Expo. You guys do it in Chicago every year. I think this was your 10th year, so congratulations. It was your 10th year. You should be applauded for that, because it is hard to put on a good barber battle. A good barber battle. Notice that I said good. Anybody can pick a club or pick a little spot, say it's a barber battle, and 10 people show up. Anybody can do that. But to put on a quality barber expo, barber trade show, something that every barber will get something out of, you got to have good classes, which they have. You know what I'm saying? You got to have great categories for your competitions, which they have. Good DJs, good music, good vendors. They have all of that. So shout out to Major League Barber. Shout out to Joe Flano. Shout out to Nori for doing another successful Midwest Barber Expo. Okay. I don't know if I should say this because I love the guy, but I got the pair of Andy Authentic Babeless trimmers. They were okay. I'm not going to give it a full review yet because I did not break them in yet, but I expected them to hit a little harder. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean you shouldn't get them, and that doesn't mean I'm done with my review, because I'm not. I'm going to rock out with them for a couple of days, and I'm going to see if they get sharper like, the pissed off barber ones. And they might get sharper, but when you say Andy Authentic and you see the sharpness of his lines, I expect his trimmer to be hitting out the box. But it wasn't. But that doesn't mean that it won't. So stay tuned for that review. But I know he personally tested them, so I'm sure that they're going to be hitting. I just got to break them in. So shout out to Andy Authentic. Okay. I also got a pair of the 4th generation caliber, 50 caliber joints. 4th generation. I got every generation. And I'm going to be honest with you. Since the 2nd generation, they all seem the same. But they're good quality clippers, man. You can rock out with these clippers all day. And your battery is going to last. You know what I'm saying? And they're very light and they are very, very smooth. These are like, those clippers are like weekend clippers. Like you cutting the client at the beach. You know what I'm saying? You got a beachfront condo and you just want to bring some fun, smooth clippers. Rock out with the caliber 50s because they are some really smooth, really quality clippers. Shout out to caliber 50. And you don't just have to rock out with them on the weekend. They are so durable that you can do them every day. They look like they're smooth and like you might not be able to push them too hard, but they can be a workhorse of your arsenal. Okay, they can definitely be the number one clip of your arsenal if you put them to it because I'm on the fourth generation. I've used them many times as my number one clipper, and every time they perform. Okay, the shows that I'm going to go to, uh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but once again, I'm going to miss the Connecticut Barber Expo, but that doesn't mean that you should. Shout out to Jay Majors for putting it on his 13th year. The reason why I'm going to miss it is because I'm going to be in the Dominican Republic during that time. But shout out to Jay Majors for the Connecticut Barber Expo. It is going on May 4th to the 6th. Okay. We also have BarberCon, which is going to be in Orlando, Dallas, and Phoenix. Yeah. So shout out to BarberCon. They are still going strong. I wish they would have hit me off in LA or Denver or something. But Phoenix is good West Coast city. So shout out to BarberCon. The funny thing about it, they are starting their shows in September. Normally they're summertime expos, but they're doing something new this year. They're starting in September. So just go to barbercon.com or at barbercon on Instagram, and you can get the dates. But shout out to Lee putting on a very quality trade show for several years now, and they get stronger and stronger. So shout out to Lee Resnick for the BarberCon situation. Okay, also the show that I'm going to this year is the Rumble in the Rockies in Denver. That's August 23rd. No, wait. That's in October, I believe. I got to check that. I'll put it in the comments. But Rumble in the Rockies is in Denver. If you know me, you know I love Denver. So I will be there for that one. Also, the Las Vegas joint. The Las Vegas Barber Expo is in August. And if you know anything about Las Vegas, you know it is going to be super hot. But hey, I'm going. I'm going to be there. So shout out to Jay Majors. Shout out to Ice Style Barber for doing that for a second year. I know it's going to be hot. You know what I mean? So shout out to those promoters / barbers. So that's just a couple of shows that I'm going to be checking out this year. I might do a couple of more. I'm waiting for the full list for the Major League Barber. I got an idea to enter another competition. I know y'all are like, man, you are just you're beating a dead horse with these competitions, but I have to win. I got to. And each competition I get stronger. You know, I try. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start studying Don of Cuts. Okay, shout out to Don of Cuts. He has won over 50 competitions, maybe 100 actually. Um, he's incredible. He's an incredible competition barber. Um, but I just want one. Okay, I just want one. So I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, keep trying. I did say I was gonna get another model. I did say that, but it's like, well, no excuses, no excuses. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta pay for your hotel, if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, pay for your food and everything, I just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta do it. So, you know, I hate to fire my regular model, but that texture, that hair, unfortunately, it's not competition friendly. So I'm gonna have to move on from my man Jay. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's still down with us, who's still listening. I love all of y'all. Stay tuned for the barbershop series we got going on. Don't forget it. DNC VIP. And like I said, we are shooting our third episode coming up. And you guys are going to love it. So, peace.
Wanna say more, running through the alley, in the alley. Up at the second of sundown, no front from January, no 9 of December. I'm loving the first of the month.